Stuff kind of sucks sometimes. Nice. Gotta love troubleshooting. Let us begin.
Revelio. Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
Potty.
If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the
Perhaps I'll have
time,
a
I may
look.
look. Could be intriguing.
Why not?
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
I'm definitely gonna win today.
Revelio.
Wicked.
Protego. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Aha!
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
It's so much better when it gets dark out here. I spend all night in that astronomy tower if they'd let me. How can you not be that? Sharp will be making faces behind his back.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
She's sitting right
Lenora,
there. She just
I
watched
solved the
whole
mystery
thing.
of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Accomplished.
Accio!
Trying to swim away. I try to do the side quest. I just don't like. Kind of overwhelming right now. Up the way. I'm gonna say, why am I just look? So I was like editing trying to edit a first little combat, and I gotta say it. I just have to get more clips to make.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather
Gotta
unorthodox, to
fuck
say
with
the
shit
least.
while everybody's trying to.
Unorthodox. It's
talk.
inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Be tired.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw two.
I'm gonna turn the
more
volume
windows where I
down a
found
little
the
bit
book.
so you
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Obviously, Hogwarts is the best Weasley school in the world. Everybody knows that.
Revelio.
If anyone needs help with anything,
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
much to.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Guess gotta say, outfit's pretty slick.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose Garlic. Underneath that cheap top like a
Revelio.
Yeah, usually I like to show off my mad wand skills. Everybody's been saying this teacher's pretty hot.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
I'm not seeing it.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome
He
the
definitely
beautiful
loves
rose in
my
our
eyes, though.
garden.
A dragon eye.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Relax over there, King Crab.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
I bet you do see it.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a
Wait, what?
firm tug.
I'll give it a tug. Let me tell you, I am not fond of like loud screaming
The
noise.
soil
So
should envelop the root like
that
a
would drive me
warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo. I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student. I wonder...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
my mandrake can be quite difficult.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from
A lot of
Professor
shit
Sharp's
that go.
class.
Hey, 10 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Hold on one sec.
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
We go start the oven real quick.
Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight.
Oh no.
The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that.
I'll be.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the
Look
other
at this
day.
basic
Nice
bitch.
to meet you. I'm Leander.
I'm gonna be a mean Hufflepuff.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
Because
And
nobody's
he's
gonna
good.
fuck with.
Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the
Parkour.
Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Can you guys hear me well?
Look at that. I'll chomp them until they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogwarts.
Yeah, that's because, you know,
You can't be
I'm
above throwing a
a little
cruciferous
special
vegetable
and
if
I
necessary.
had
Dogweed and deathcap have more of
desktop
them, if you're
audio
keen.
on.
Other plants too.
So
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
when I had it
You get
on,
the
it was
idea.
playing
Anyway, we
the
probably
echo
ought to
of
head back to class.
what my computer was hearing.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of
Reminder as to why we should
troubleshooting.
always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping
Relax
cabbages,
over
Professor.
there.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I bet she does. She digs me.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Revelio.
Ocean.
If only Black had the power to choose the other professors too.
What are you talking about? I look like a G. Black's over there. Watch your mouth.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I'll be honest, I don't even want to do potions.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Oh.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Dude, that was a pinch. It said pinch of or clump juice. Get him out of here. Stirring.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
I always
Professor
gotta
Weasley had
show.
you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you finish brewing. and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Yeah.
Professor Sharp?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah, I do. You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients.
Got a
to brew
problem?
Another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions.
Oh,
if I do say so
no.
myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
A Weasley.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get
you
it.
the feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Let's get into trouble.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor
Wait.
Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook.
Kinda just wanna fight
A
some-
fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy to...
A well-prepared
Burr? Swap feather. Quidditch goggles. Try them bad boys on. Shall we? Oh God. All right, but I could wear this. That looks just as ridiculous as these do. I'm gonna keep them up. Dude, look at this wand. Pretty good looking. I do say so myself.
Revelio.
Like,
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and...
we wait
That's odd.
fucking 30
What's happening?
seconds.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon's What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Uh-oh.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know what you
I'm
mean.
not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not
Innocent
unfavor
until
with me
proven
by
guilty.
failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration. You can't
There was something
imagine
else
how
too.
Professor Black would tell.
Smack him.
Revelio.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogsmeade these days. Too much distraction.
Levioso.
Spend the entire day in
Accio.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round, but there's nothing like it after a fresh.
Revelio.
If it's seeds I'm after, I'll always go for the
Oh.
I've upset Madam
Off on another adventure, are we?
Whoever came up with using moons.
Out of my way. Got places to be.
Time to trade in my oak shop.
So good. Oh no. Like Hagrid. Oh gee. Ooh. Yeah. I want my broom. Brooms. Fast travel.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh.
Levioso.
You had it coming.
This
Saying.
looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Oh.
I beseech you for some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness.
It's a Slytherin. Should I push her
My
in?
name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Sure.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set
Bro, what the
sail
fuck?
from Hogsmeade
Swimming in the
Station for what
background.
was meant to be a quick
Thing's
stargazing
kinda
cruise
big.
with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be
I
sure.
don't know if I like that.
We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned.
Oh hell
Father
no!
was
Look at
so
it! Oh my
distraught
god!
he
It's got like
forbade our
red
family from
eyes.
setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished.
We all
with them
float
that
down
night.
here.
If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green.
Oh
The
lord.
Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known
Clearly,
for our
I didn't know about
contributions
him.
to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover
Got a
much more
rich
from the
family.
astrolabe.
Sounds like
Anything else you found would be all yours. I've
might
cross-referenced
be
the
in my
vessel's
benefit.
last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would
Although-
mean so much to our family.
It sounds like her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock.
far enough.
I should dive down and see.
Dive down. There I go. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I should test it. This thing's like go lower. Sure, I can't attack, so I'm back over.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
Oh, let me attack him.
I do not have
Let me at him.
Mr. Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be serious!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Get him, old lady.
You should never have come here.
Leviosa!
Ooh. Another one.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. We can head up the
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of back here.
You're going to regret that. Leviosa!
Little brat.
Accio! You've made a crook.
Oh!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary.
Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin
King
attended
Arthur's like
Hogwarts,
everywhere.
you know, and I'm studying
He's in
some
Transformers.
fixtures he left here
Then
centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These
Harry Potter.
vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How fascinating!
I can see why
Again,
you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
timed.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
I'm a genius. I know.
There, how beautiful!
How be?
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Happening. Oh, the ops. I'm like, jump in. Oh, that's. I am not. It's good. This guides me there.
Potato! Incendio! Incendio!
Oh, wait.
Accio!
Gee.
I should investigate.
Say that's it.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Hell yeah.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work, and I shall see you there soon, I hope.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Oh.
Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Revelio.
I knew they like attacked each other.
Protego! Incendio!
Incendio.
That dude.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Over here!
Leviosa. Ranrock is full incendio.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind. Someone's here.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh, there's spiders.
Incendio.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Doug Bog sighting. Careful. I won't.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Rolled in here. Quick! Oh, come on. Starts to go. Why?
Admit, but I will keep you safe.
I'm ready to
Very
go.
well.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Steady yourself. We'll
Go.
operate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Look at that slave. Dude, what? The Azkaban mission. Oh yeah.
Expecto Patronum! That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
Teach
I
me.
never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban
Teach me
for
the
myself.
spell.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Pull around, Dan. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
Azkaban.
I had my want. I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. I teach you something. You should know Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Oh. Oh shit. Ah.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Gone again.
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This looks intriguing.
Okay.
Levioso. Incendio.
Yeah, they...
Perhaps I'll scout around Belcroft for something to poach.
Enemies.
Wonder who lives here. This must be the place Anne told me about.
All right. Shoot it in, sir.